Yep. Yep. Mugger. Maybe. Ex-lover. Doubt it. Political assassination. Serial killer.
Serial killer.
Talk to the wife?
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna buy a cat.
Ma'am, this is a stressful time for you, and I'm sorry, but did your husband maybe have any enemies?
No. He didn't. Everyone loved him. He was everyone's best friend.
Did he have maybe any business associates he would have had that would have had an issue with him?
No, he was a full-time student. We both are. His only business was paying back his student loans.
Would you have any idea where he might have been headed last night? He wasn't headed home.
He was just going to Jenny's.
Jenny's. Is Jenny a friend?
His lover.
His lover.
We have had an open relationship.
Oh.
Is there anything I can help you find?
I need a cat. Something old and wise and possibly with laser beam eyes.
Oh, let me see what I can find. Seriously? Seriously?
You broke down?
Yeah, I don't know. My car just died or something.
Sucks to be you.
Seriously?
Stabby, stabby, heads and hairy. Stabby, stabby, not too shabby.
Lo que yo recomiendo que tú hagas si te quieres ir a relajar es que te des un masaje, vayas a que te den un masaje, eso sí te relaja machín. Me acuerdo la primera vez que yo fui a que me dieran un masaje, y me tenía ahí en la mesa bien relajado. Y la muchacha, sóbeme, y me dice, estás bien duro. Y le digo, pues, ¿cómo sabes que estoy duro? Si estoy acá abajo, ¿verdad? Igual ahí te van dando tus consejos sobre tu salud. Que si no quieres envejecer, no quieres que se te arrugue la piel, que comas. Le digo, pues, ¿cómo voy a comer tanto? No, tú come harto. ¿Y por qué? ¿Qué tal si engordo? Si no, pues es lo que queremos, que engordes. ¿Cuándo has visto tú un cuerpo arrugado? You seem like a pretty smart guy, so you probably know where this is going. Why don't you just tell me where that tape is?
What tape? I don't know what you're talking about.
That's just too bad.
No, please, no. No, stop, no, please. Ah! Motherfucker!
You know, this all stops if you just tell us where that tape is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's still the wrong answer.
No, please.
No!
No, please.
Stop!
No, please.
No! Okay. I'll tell you where the tape is. I gave the tape to the cops.
That was a really stupid idea.
Good job, man.
That looks unpleasant. I think he wants us to listen to him.
Yep.
Yep.
Check on that Jenny chick. Will do. Find out if she has any enemies. Could be a jealous ex. I'll check on this guy.
Hi, we're looking for a Jenny Murphy.
That's me.
We're here concerning Bob Boosley.
Oh, can you come back at a different time?
It's really important.
Who is it, honey?
Oh, it's nothing. Just go back to bed.
Really?
Yeah, we can come back.
Yeah, let's go.
The hell, man?
The husband doesn't know.
How do you know?
She was scared. She looked guilty, even a little bit ashamed. She's been seeing Bob on the side.
Body language?
Pupils dilated, but no tears. She doesn't know he's dead either.
You're sure?
Oh yeah, something's fishy. She didn't kill him, but something's fishy. We'll come back and sort it out when we have a chat with her later.
He won't be here?
Nah, PJ's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This guy's on night shift. Yeah.
Victim was a Sheldon Cruz, painter. No record, no next to kin, no friends. Nothing.
Okay. Hey, while I got you, I need you to run a check for me on David Murphy. He's the, his wife was Bob's lover.
Already did. Did some time for dealing. Let you know when I find out more.
Hey, what do you need? A couple answers. I got a dead guy, a hoarding housewife, and a husband with a drug rep. I'm not in the drug game anymore. Moving up in the world. Apparently. You know what, David Murphy? Farting David Murphy. Excuse me? Farting David Murphy. That's a horrible nickname. Yup. What, do you have a problem with gas or something? Nah, apparently the kid that sat behind him in school would make farting noises and say, "Stop farting, David." Cool fate. Yup. Farting David got even though. Kid's dead. Day after graduation.
Oh shit.
Yup. He's one of Forrester's guys now. Shit. Jameson on the rocks.
Ma'am, I have some unfortunate news. Your neighbor Bob was murdered last night.
Yeah, I know. I saw it on the TV after you came to the door. I guess you want to know about the affair?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for not telling my husband. Bob and I have been seeing each other off and on for a few years. We actually met through his wife. She wanted to have a threesome, and Bob and I fell in love instantly. But Miranda wasn't the kind of lady to be jealous. She just was into it for the experience. It was just so exciting and new. Bob was so inside his head and quiet, but the way that he fucked me just melted my mind. It was like nothing I'd ever had before.
Not even with your husband?
No. I love my husband, but life with David is boring. And the sex is just about him. I mean, he's so selfish. And then Bob came along and it was just so exciting and passionate, and I felt like a kid again, like we were two teenagers in love and we're just breaking all the rules.
May I ask where you were Tuesday night?
Yeah, I was waiting for Bob actually. David works odd hours and we had gotten in this fight and I needed someone and I texted Bob and he was on his way over.
So you were alone?
Yes.
Hold on, I need to get this. Sorry.
Got some info from a snitch. Looks like the lover's husband is farting David Murphy.
That's a pathetic name.
Indeed. Forrester.
Mob.
Yep.
Shit.
Tread lightly.
You think it's a coincidence?
Let's hope.
Ma'am, do you suppose that your husband could have had something to do with this?
I don't think so. I mean, it's possible. He's a very violent man, but I think if he knew, I would know.
Okay, well, I think that's everything. Thank you.
Would you mind not telling my husband about the affair? He's crazy possessive. I don't want him to know.
We'll do our best to be discreet.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I'm now a widower, and the police believe I killed my wife.
So where were you at last night, huh?
Told you I was at work.
Oh, really? All night?
All night. My coworkers can vouch for me.
Oh, okay. So I'm sure Forrester has a couple goons that's gonna be your alibi, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Really?
Harvey. Mr. Murphy, how do you think the jury will respond to a mob thug whose wife has turned up dead? Do you honestly think your alibi will hold up?
I want to talk to my lawyer.
You know your wife was fucking your neighbor, right?
Lawyer.
Fuck you.
Lawyer.
Hey, what was that in there?
What? Good cop, bad cop.
The wife asked for it at discretion.
Well, the wife's dead. We both know he did it. Everything he was saying was dripping with deceit.
Dripping with deceit. How long have you been home on that?
About 3-4 days now.
It's good. Those night classes are paying off.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Boozley, can you tell us where you were last night?
I was at my mother's place last night.
All night?
Yes, all night.
You were at your mother's house all night.
Yes, all night.
What was Bob's relationship like with your neighbor David?
Oh, they had met on a job a few years ago, but they hadn't spoken recently.
Could you... How did you and Bob meet? I mean, maybe that can give us some kind of insight into this.
We met in therapy.
You met in therapy.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Physical therapy. Bob was in a car accident and was getting his neck worked on. And I was there because my ex pushed me down the stairs.
And your ex was abusive. Could he have anything to do with this?
No, he couldn't have. He's in prison.
Oh, well, it seems like you have really bad luck with men.
Yeah. My family belonged to a religious cult, I guess is what you would call it. They force women to marry right after high school. I married a family friend, and thankfully, and I know I shouldn't use that word, but thankfully, he pushed me down the stairs during an argument.
Okay, that's tragic, but less strange.
And my family, backed off for a while. Then they started to put the pressure on, and that's when I'd met Bob. He was so nice and basic. I mean, I knew he wasn't ever going to be violent.
My question is, how did the open relationship even come about?
Well, Bob and I began dating. I told him I was saving myself for marriage. That really spooked him. But I didn't want Bob to leave. I didn't love him, but I told him that we could have an open relationship. And he said something like, well, only if you join in. Well, I told him I would, and the next day we went ring shopping. He couldn't afford the ring, but he worked a few extra jobs just so he could afford it. He'd always been a little strange after that. He came home different one day, and it was like he was tired more, and he just slept a lot after that.
Okay, so do you remember exactly when that was?
Oh, that was a few months before we got married, so June or July 2011.
And How did Jenny fit into all this?
We moved into a new neighborhood. We actually met her at our housewarming party. Her husband was never home, so we grew pretty close.
And when did you two speak last?
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for meeting me here again.
What's wrong?
Bob. He's dead.
Oh my God.
No, I hate to say this, but there's a bright side to all this now. We don't have to keep our relationship a secret anymore.
Oh, Miranda, what we had wasn't a relationship. It was just a threesome.
But you said you loved me after I kissed you.
Well, I said a lot of things. Okay, but you said a lot of things. I thought we were just having fun.
But I love you.
Miranda, I'm sorry.
What happened?
Well, some dude tried to frickin' steal my gnome in my front yard. Why would you steal a cop's frickin' gnome?
Why would you?
You should see the other guy. Trust me.
I'm gonna teach you to shake.
Okay, yeah, I admit I did that. Yes, having
okay.
drinking a half-gallon vodka.
It's okay. Just go.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to find anything that could link the victims between June and July 2011, or see if there's a connection to Forrester. And we need some new goddamn interns.
Go on.
It's been 6 months since my last confession. I did my penance. These are my sins.
Hey guys, what's the worst part about breaking up with a Japanese girl? You have to drop the bomb twice. So Colorado has a 20% tax on bud.
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's like, if we buy a bag for $120, it actually costs us $150.
Shit, son.
That's still more than you're paying for here. Yeah.
Police, open up!
How is your day going?
Pretty good until you got here. Why are you singing?
Oh no, oh my, I'm sorry to ruin your day. Welcome to my life, it's just another day. We'll keep this short so you can get back to it. Listen, fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, you've eaten well on the backs of the few. Well, now it's time for me to demand something of you.
Mr. Forrester would like his money.
Listen, I'll get him his money. My dad's a congressman. I'll get it to him.
If that were true, you wouldn't have needed to steal it in the first place. Mr. Forrester does not like being in.
So to this plan we have made right to overtake your Friday night. If you break from the fold, you'll spend the rest of the night 6 feet under and cold. But if you play along and continue to play nice, you just might leave with a simple slice. So what do you say? Shall we rejoice in our fame? Or shall we play the bang bang, there goes your brains game?
Was some money, just a little bit of money, then you know it's kind of funny, I am so lucky my girl loves me.
Well, kinda, but I don't want to be here anymore.
She said she'd have a threesome. I know that's kinda lonesome, but I really want a threesome. And if I do not linger with a ring onto her finger, she'd give me her body and any other body.
I just don't want to be here anymore.
Getting her daddy off her back, while playing with her nice rack. Then you know it's kind of funny. I am so lucky my girl loves. Some money. All I wanted was some money. Just a little bit of money. Just a little bit of money. And you know it's kind of funny. And you know it's kind of funny. I am so lucky my girl loves me. She said she'd have a threesome. I know that's kind of lonesome. I really want a threesome. And if I did not linger with a ring onto her finger, so she would let me bang her and bang her cute sister and bang her pretty neighbor and bang her hot broker and bang her charming mother. And if we have a daughter, I'd bang the babysitter. But you know it's kind of funny. I am so lucky my girl loves me. But I don't wanna be here anymore.
Stop being overdramatic and find the stuff.
to fight and we'll devour. Together we'll defeat the terror on the street and eliminate the man and the power right from under his hand. Rise above and carry on the dignity we have. As I said before, I'll say it just once more, that history is wise without needing a disguise. They'll kill us all the way, away, away, away. They'll kill us all the way.
I heard a fuck ton of gunshots. Everything okay?
Fuckface got killed.
Nah, who cares? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
We're getting sicker every day, poisoned by the greed and hate. Now we want to contemplate the meaning of each day. Strive to live a better life, but it's hard when they push you out of sight. To unearth riches that we hide for their own self-pride. For the haves you have, but the haves are good. For the glutton and to have the most. Serve it up, but not for you. On silver platter with a skew. They'll kill us all away.
The media made a martyr out of the kid that survived. Thomas is missing and Bob is dead. We've got a feeling that the kid is behind this.
Perhaps. But don't do anything too rash. Leave it to me. I'll make sure everything gets taken care of.
Thank you, Father.
Couldn't get the tape. He'd already gotten it to the cops.
Figured that would happen. What about the cameras in Fred and David's house?
It's all there.
Is that who I think it is?
All right, find him. Tell him when you can, grab him. But bring him back alive. David deserves his revenge.
Will do, Mr. Forrester.
pretty big deal, you know? That tape shows one of Forrestal's lieutenants killing somebody. I could get in a lot of trouble for this. You just make sure Forrester knows that.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
I didn't know they let angels into these seedy places.
Oh, I'm no angel.
Sorry, gotta go.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
No, not really. June 2011, only thing on the news.
Refresh my memory.
Congressman's kid got shot.
Breaking news out of Idaho tonight. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Hunt. We have confirmed reports that early this afternoon, 3 musicians were brutally murdered in a shooting in an apartment complex in Buttfuck, Idaho, 80 miles east of Boise. We have confirmed reports that among the dead is Sean Hawk, son of Republican Congressman John Hawk of Idaho. Now, we also have police reports that state one witness was able to survive by hiding under the bed in the apartment. Now, they are not releasing his identity due to his being a minor, but we will continue to bring you updates as they become available.
Yesterday, my son Will and 2 other extraordinary young people were murdered. My son, my only son. He was a good boy. He didn't deserve to have his life ended. God rest his soul. He was a good boy. He had so many dreams yet to accomplish. I'd give anything to have him with me right now. So if anyone, please, if anyone knows who is responsible for this or has any information about the people responsible for this, come forward. And to the people that killed my baby boy, I will find you. I will stop at nothing to bring you to justice. Fear my wrath.
That was Forrester? Everyone thought it was some pissed off teen he bullied.
Forrester had to pull some strings on that one.
Breaking news out of Idaho. The alleged killer of 3 musicians has been found dead. The alleged killer, a high school student who was bullied by the victims, confessed to the brutal murder in a suicide note.
We just found a kid who OD'd. Made it look like he was another troubled teen.
Shit.
Yup.
Farty David was one of the guys responsible?
I don't know. Probably. It's pretty hush-hush. From what I understand, Forrester didn't even know. So they can pass a lie detector test. Big fuss.
Big mess.
Yep. If I had to guess, it's the kid who survived who's getting his revenge.
Yeah?
Yeah, there was a kid hiding under the bed, but said he didn't see anything.
Thanks, man.
We've got the tape, and I know you've made a copy. But here's the deal. I have a guy outside your house. You're gonna take the fall on this case. The tape will never enter the courtroom. If it does, your kid's not gonna make it to the birthday party. You follow me there?
Go fuck yourself.
I don't think you want to fuck with me on this one, lady. Well, I think we need to spook her a little bit. Maybe scare her a little. Hello? Hello? You still there? You alive, fucker?
It's crazy how small they make these GPS trackers nowadays, isn't it?
So, why are we heading out to the middle of nowhere again?
We gotta escort a witness to the stand. This might just help break the case open.
Okay, so why are we taking a regular car instead of a police car?
Because it has four-wheel drive, and no one will recognize it.
Ah, so we can be incognito.
You and your night classes. Yeah.
My escort has arrived. Not the prettiest one ever seen, but you'll do.
Shut up. We gotta move. We gotta get your ass on the stand in 1 hour. So shut up.
How the hell did they find us?
Forrester has a lot of years in the police department. These guys are big business. Uncuff me and give me my gun. I'll get us out of this mess.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I know you brought it, man. It's sticking out of your pants.
Fine, you didn't have to call me out on it. What? It looked cool. You can't blame me.
Whatever. What do you mean big business?
Forrester's only got one sharpshooter that good. Antonio Banderas. He's one of the motherfuckers.
The motherfuckers?
Just a team of assholes that think they're hot shit because they got cool guns and kill a lot of people, but they're just posers. I would flip you off, but my hands are cuffed. Seriously, the only way we're getting out of here is if you unlock these. I'm a better shot than all of you.
Yeah, we're not giving you a gun. We'll call in backup.
No cell coverage.
Fine, radio.
Maybe if we can get to the car.
Problem is Yurt's got one fucking door.
Hey, I got us covered.
Who gave you a grenade?
It's a smoke grenade. Trust me.
Famous last words.
Apparently, they're ours. Fine, toss your grenade. Smoke grenade, whatever. Miller, you hit the shed and lay cover. Harvey and I are gonna run to the car, and Bindo, just watch fuckface.
It was in the smoke grenade box. I could have sworn it was a smoke grenade.
Smoke grenade, my ass. God damn it, they got the radio. Fucking hard.
I just saved your ass. Now, I need you to uncuff me, otherwise you'll get us both killed.
We won't hang on every word you say. We won't believe all the claims you make. We won't be told that we're nothing. We won't take every scrap you give. If there's nothing left to stand for, then what are we defending? What is left to say? If the future's up for taking, we can fight together. Don't let it slip away.
Who gave you a gun?
Sorry, we were ambushed.
I don't think that's technically an ambush.
Whatever, he saved my life and we need all the help we can get.
Hey, why is fuck get out of his handcuffs?
We were ambushed.
Definitely not an ambush.
He saved me.
A handcuff dude? He saved your life?
Yep.
Damn.
Enough. The radio is trashed. We need to go to the ranger station. I can see it from here. They've got to have a radio. We'll see if they can help us.
Problem is, it's the same direction as the motherfuckers.
And anyone else that Forrester sent.
No, Forrester only sends in small team, that way their stories all match up. Too many people means too many chances for a fuck up.
Okay, well, exactly how many of these motherfuckers are there?
5 or 6 normally.
Well, we're not too outnumbered then.
Oh shit, I just saved that guy's life for nothing now. Fuck you, asshole. Alright, we need a good plan at this point.
Well, I got the most rounds, so I can lay down suppressive fire.
That shotgun doesn't have any range, though.
This shit just got real.
I think I saw something like this on YouTube.
Guess we should check on him.
Ronald Reagan! Why won't you take it all away? Leave nothing to live for. Why won't you take it all away? There's too much left for you. Say you'll live another day, lying in the hate that we create. Go, won't you take it all away?
Who gave you a fucking bazooka? You got a radio? Is that your car?
Cool it, Roddy. We had an agreement. You testify, you get immunity. New life, new you.
I'd take any agreement to live. But right now, I think I'm fine on my own.
Well, that red dot on your chest seems to think otherwise.
God damn it. Ramon.
Forrester sends his regards.
So do you really think this is gonna help us find a killer?
Well, if anything, it'll keep Forrester off our back while we figure this out.
What happened?
He got away from me. I had to defend myself.
He's in handcuffs.
I don't know about that, man. He was swearing and threatening me. I had to defend myself.
But he's in fucking handcuffs.
You know, you're giving cops a bad name, you dipshit.
What about my life? Blue lives matter.
Blue lives don't even exist, dude. You made a choice to be a cop, and you also made a choice to shoot an unarmed man.
Go screw yourself.
Man, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna make the choice that you go down for his murder, motherfucker.
You might be asking yourself, how does a man like me become the head of the mafia in the northwestern United States? Now, the story's simple. It's like my father, he's from Italy. And like his father's fathers before him, when he was 18, he went traveling. He found himself in Africa. And there he met a South African warlord and his beautiful wife. He learned everything he could from the warlord. You know, and once he was done learning everything he could, all his skills, all his training, he drugged him and chopped his face off with a machete. So he grabbed his beautiful wife and headed back to Italy to take over the family business. So when I was born, my father taught me there was only 3 types of people in this world: the law, the lawful, and the lawless. So when I came to the States, found the mob boss in town, and I had him murdered. So I went around, got everybody from different ethnicities to help me gain power. It didn't matter to me the color of their skin, it only mattered their competence. Crime has no color.
I'm impressed. Think we can do business.
Excuse me a moment, I gotta take this. Talk to me.
Got him.
What's he doing?
Just walking around town.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
lost him. Forrester won't be happy.
I see you have come a long way.
I've come to find someone. I've used all my earthly resources to find him. Now I need some otherworldly guidance.
The answer lies within yourself. Ponder on this.
I fought my inner demons, and I'm no closer to finding my wife's killer.
That's a tough one. Remember that your wife's killer is flesh and blood. He must be tormented by all of the death. Once you can empathize with him, then you should be able to find him.
You sure?
Yes. Or you could just try Googling it and see what comes up.
Okay, so I Googled the info on the shooting, and apparently social media and literally any search engine is better than our own database. Anyway, the media made a big deal about this kid that survived, but then moved on when the next big thing happened. He got traded around to different, like foster homes. He ate a family cat at his last foster home. He had sent to juvie, dropped off for good when he turned 18. I still think he's good for it. So another interesting point, there were 3 people killed in the shooting, but none of them were listed on the apartment lease. It was under the name Gloria Stitz. That's pretty good. No, it's not Seymour Butt's good, but it's pretty good. Oh my God, these computers are so fast. How are we getting this at a library and not our own station? I wish some of that taxpayer money would go to the internet connection to the station. Well, we got to bankroll some knob going to Florida, and then we've got to, bomb a country that we don't want bombing themselves, and then after we bomb them, we don't want their refugees. Sorry. Republican. So I checked the kids' media page, and I keep noticing a logo popping up. It's Mindfire. I feel like I keep seeing that logo. And as I checked the coroner's report, and the girl killed in the shooting was also wearing a Mindfire shirt. I searched around again, and they're a local heavy metal group. They've got one album out, and it's not terrible, but their website presence was pretty lackluster, and I couldn't really seem to find a single photo of them. So I hacked my way into their page, through some handy password reset tricks, and I was able to find a phone number belonging to the congressman's kid. I know, right? So I did a little more digging, and I found out the band's sponsor was Forrester Entertainment, belonging to everyone's favorite mob boss. Well, they set up to do one massive sold-out concert at the fairgrounds in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Thousands of people show up. No band. He must have dropped a lot of money on these guys, and I think they scammed him for all of it.
And?
Lost him.
You what? All right, fellas, no mistakes this time.
Murder, they found fibers from a ski mask. Like that.
Yep. He's got motive. Just killed the wife by mistake this time.
Yep.
Case solved.
Yep.
Yep. Great job. You too. I guess we're pretty good at this. Yep.
Hey, they found a dead body. John Forrest and his crew.
No shit.
They had video surveillance of the killer. Oh shit, that guy.
That guy. Case closed.
What about this guy's killer?
There's so much blood on the knife, he won't get far. He's probably dead anyway.
Pickup line guy.
Detective Miller.
Noel.
This is Detective Erickson.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Yeah, so, what happened here?
We solved a major case. Took down a serial killer. Arrested a mob boss.
Oh, really?
Yes, we are quite virtuosic in our detective work.
It's good to know. kitty cat.
Having a really good day, too.
Oh, that's a good kitty.
Bob meant a lot to both of us.
He was gonna marry you, you know?
What?
He was gonna propose right after that concert.
Listen, this is over. I'm done. I'm leaving you. I can't take this shit anymore. You make me crazy. Sometimes you make me want to break your head open with a baseball bat. Your pain and your suffering. It makes me feel good. I'm gonna marry Jenny. I'm gonna marry Jenny, and you're gonna fuck all the way off, you evil bitch. We're getting a divorce.
Wow.
Would you have said yes? You really loved him.
Gittiğin yer bana olaydı, yattığın yer
I think we can help each other.
Oy, oy, oy. Gün dolandı dağı taşı,